Going to do a race of the day video. Before I do, I want to encourage you to go back and watch yesterday's. I did a race of the day video for Delaware race 6, and I had that exacta ice cold. Top 2 horses in the sheet, the only 2 I suggested, boxing and an exacta, and it paid over $80. Okay, for today, doing Indiana race 7, 8.5 furlongs on the turf, and a good race to bet on. However, even though it's a good race, it's a very difficult race. And just so I make sure I go over everything, I'm just going to take it column by column. Starting with the True Morning line, you'll notice a couple things that are abnormal. One is the 12, who's sitting here on top despite being 5.8 to 1. And the other one is Zip Away, who's a little low at 5.8 to 1. We'll talk about those horses, but those are the 2 that are out of order. Now, starting with Sugar Dog Fox at 12, the horse is coming off a short layoff and has the preferred form cycle of 2-3. Now, every time you see the 2-3, you want to check the trainer. This is a 14 trainer, far superior to anything else in the race. And you also want to check the best odds. And the horse improves from 4.2 to 1 on PFDS odds to 3.5 to 1. Those are 2 solid indicators that this form cycle should be beneficial today. The horse gets an A, has the highest value, and therefore gets the plus as the best bet in the race. That's the first clear thing you need to know. The 12 is the best bet. Now, the 2 and the 5 are the 2 morning line favorites. They get a B ratings. The 2 is an overlay on the PFDS odds, where he's ranked 2 to 1. But he declines on best odds to 4 to 1. We'll talk about the pace scenario later, but this horse definitely fits the race and is certainly a contender. The 5, though, is coming off a 13-month layoff. And I'm not excited about horses with short prices coming off that long a layoff. So this is a horse I would definitely be playing against. All right, let's continue to go through that. Every other horse in the race on the trainer is very average, with the exception of these 2 horses, the 7 and 8, maybe even the 1 and 3, who have poor trainers. Maybe even this 11 has a poor trainer. The jockeys are all pretty average, with the exception of the 12, who has a great jockey. Now, the pace of the race, there's 5 horses with E grades, and 2 of those are E8s. This is going to be a fast pace early into that first turn. Now, one of those horses might break free, and if I had to bet on which horse that would be, it would be this 11. The 11 has the best early speed and could break free. However, it's not going to be easy. And the 11, has a horrible late speed, although certainly could improve with the form cycle. The other horse with good early speed is the 1. But the 1 has a PFDS percentage of 0.2. Means this horse is stretching out and trying turf for the first time. So very difficult to take that kind of horse at 6 to 1. What's scary about this horse is it gets this 1-1 rank. And the 1-1 rank or even the 1-2 rank is a really strong indicator for horses, and that's why it still gets a B grade. That said, I'm not going to touch this horse at this price and as part of the pace battle. I'd be much more interested in playing the 11, who's an E8, has the best early speed, maybe can hold on better, gets a C with $7 of value. The 11 is probably the only speed horse in the race I would consider using. With that said, the 11's got a poor trainer and a very average jockey. Now, if the race has a lot of speed in it, let's look at who can close. And there are a few closers. There's this Market Garden way down here. Traffic Stop could close. And then these top 3 horses, the 2, 5, and 12 can close. And the 2, 5, and 12 all have the best early speed. And other than the 1 Zip Away, have the best energy ratings. These are the only 3 horses I would consider to win. I guess maybe the 11 if the 11 somehow shook free. But these are most likely the 3 winners. Now the 12, when I see a 12 looks so darn good like this, he's probably going to get bet down to lower odds. But as long as you're getting 7-2, you're fine. The way I would play this race is I would bet the 12 to win. That's the first thing I would do. And I would probably key the 12 in exacta boxes with the 2, 5, 11. So the 12 has to hit one first or second, and the 2, 5, or 11 has to be with it. So I do an exacta box key with the 12 and the 2, 5, 11. And for serial wagers, I probably would only use the 2, 12, maybe the 11 I might use for serial wagers. Let me know if you got any questions, if I didn't cover everything or not, and good luck today.